Well, good morning, guys. I thought I'd share with you how I get a nice toasty fire going like this from start to finish. In there right now, we actually have a bio brick burning, and that's what I started my fire with. And pretty soon, I'll be putting in a supplemental piece, which will be a little log that we will stick in there as well. And I keep everything right down here underneath the fireplace. So we've got our bio bricks right here, and then we've got our little pieces of wood right here. Actually, I can even stick in a piece of wood right now, even though I don't need to, but I'll just do it to show you guys. And that's what we do. We just keep it going like that for the rest of the time that I'm going to have this particular fire going. Alright, I'm going to get back to showing you guys how we get the fire going, or what we use to get the fire going with specifically. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I change it up every now and then, but this is kind of what I do. Alrighty guys, I thought I would show you the types of things I use to get a fire going. Changes a little bit throughout the year, but some of it stays the same. Fire starters. This is a type of fire starter here, and I can split this into several small pieces. I'll do that once the wood stove season gets going here. Right now I just kind of throw this in whole, but when I'm trying to conserve more during the winter, I will break these up smaller. These, another type of fire starter, it's like a big match. I break these up into little tiny pieces, sometimes even smaller than that, and I use that to usually start the fire with. And then, you know, I've got little chips and pieces of wood. This is stuff from the wood pile right over here. You know, left over from this wood, the scraps that was on the ground. So I save stuff like that. I've also got some stacks of wood in the yard here that I can use, twigs that I've kind of stood up that will dry out, you know, that I'll use as well. Next thing, I'll take a piece of wood and I'll chop it down so it's this small. You know, usually my pieces of wood are no bigger than that. Then I'll cut them into really small pieces. And I will either start so I put this stuff on first. Another thing, this is great stuff here. This is a tangerine orange peel. You just dry those out, you know, peel the skin and put it by your fire, and in a day or so it's dry, you know, by your wood stove, and excellent to start a fire with. Once you throw that in a little bit after you get this going, and this has a lot of oil in it, it'll really spark the fire up. So, you know, something like this. This is down first. Maybe I put some of this stuff on like this, and then I light it with this, you know, stick that underneath there like that, and then maybe, you know, I'll throw on a couple of these like this to get it going. Or I may just do this. I may just put the bio brick down first like that and let that get going. And then, you know, once that's burned down a bit, then I will continue to feed it with this type of wood. So it's mostly this wood, but a bio brick is used in the beginning stages. You know, I may throw that on first, or I may go like this, get it going like that, let it burn a little bit, and then put one of these on. But I won't use many of the bio bricks. I will mostly use this. You know, in a full day of burning wood, you know, where I'm burning this wood stove all day long, I would probably use, you know, at the most 2 or 3 of these, and then the rest of it would be this, because I have lots of that. And another thing I do is I will have some pine as well, pieces of pine to get the fire going, to supplement it with too. That's really good. The white pine is excellent for starting your fire with. So folks, that's some of the stuff I use here to get fires going. Thought I would just show you that, and I'll be doing more with the whole wood stove thing. We've got the Echo fan going up here, aka part of the Tin Man's body. And over here you've got your Rutland burn indicator, which is really good thing to have. Magnetic piece that you stick right onto the side of your stove and lets you know what your temperature is at. Fahrenheit and Celsius. Very modern. pocket bellows right here, which we sometimes use to help get the fire going. Got lots of videos with that, and it's something that you just kind of blow on. It's telescopic. It can get really short and fit in your pocket, or you can keep, you keep it long, extended when you're going to use it. I don't go out and buy those fancy pieces they have for the mini wood stove here. I'm using a planter shovel here, garden shovel. Those are my two tools, and my other tool is the tablespoon. That's how we clean the stove. We've done that right from the start.